Hello guys and welcome back to Ollie's on the Ball. Welcome to my round 14 tips video. We're quite a fair way into the season now and over halfway, and this is another bye round. So it should be a pretty entertaining round, and we'll make up a few teams' finals chances and decide where teams are heading over the next couple of weeks. So the first match is St Kilda Brisbane at Marvel. St Kilda are 5-8, so they're not doing amazing, but they're not doing their resurgence. They've won their last two matches, so that's good. They beat Gold Coast by 3, so that's a pretty good victory, but it was a terrible game, probably worst game of the season. Brisbane, they defeated the Bulldogs by 43, 5-1-6, so not the best record. But yeah, very good win. Eric Hipwood kicked 6 goals. This game's at the Gabba, 7:40pm Friday. My tip will be Brisbane by 54, with my Ollie's call the Brisbane lead all game. Next game, Western Bulldogs Fremantle, Marvel Stadium, 1:45pm Saturday. Western Bulldogs 6 and 7 last week, lost to Brisbane by 43. Just spoke about that game, pretty disappointing performance. Freo 7-1 and 4 last week bye, so not much to say. This should be a pretty close game, but I'm going to tip Fremantle by 16. With my Ollie's call, Rory Lobb kicks 2+ goals. Next match, MCG. 4:35pm Saturday is Hawthorn Richmond, Dustin Martin's 300th. Hawthorn have actually been playing really well, so you never know. I reckon they could make finals, beating GWS by 6. Richmond 2 and 11 last week defeated Adelaide by 8. Yeah, that was a pretty good win. Even though it's Dustin Martin's 300th, I'm going to go the safe tip Hawthorn by 23. My Ollie's call Dustin Martin has 20+ disposals. Adelaide v Sydney, Adelaide Oval, 7:30pm Saturday. Adelaide 4-1 and 8 last week, lost to Richmond by 8. Sydney are 11 and 1, defeating Geelong by 30. Not a great first half from Sydney, but then they played very well after that, coming out with an easy win. This should be a decent game, given it's in Adelaide, but it should also be a pretty straightforward tip. Even though last year this was an interesting game, given the Crows were basically, let's just say, robbed, playing Gold Coast. So yeah, I'm gonna tip Sydney. I'm gonna tip Sydney by 38 with my Ollie's call that Sydney lead at all changes. Next game, North Melbourne Geelong, Marvel Stadium, 1pm Sunday. North Melbourne Collingwood. This should be pretty not an amazing game. North Melbourne coming off the first win of the season, which was good for them, which was actually quite surprising. And then Collingwood, they had a pretty comfortable win over Melbourne in the Big Freeze match, so not really much competition there, really. Melbourne, they're in a bit of strife, but this is about Collingwood, not Melbourne. You would expect North Melbourne to win this game easy. So Collingwood, what am I saying today? I'm gonna tip Collingwood, obviously, by 29 with my Ollie's call North Melbourne lead for at least 5 minutes. Final game of the round is GWS versus Port Adelaide at NG Stadium. GWS coming off a loss to Hawthorn. Hawthorn played pretty well. GWS, just not what they expected, but Hawthorn have been very good the last couple of weeks, so can't say too much bad, but they'll definitely be looking for a win this week to coming off a loss. Port Adelaide, they had the bye last week, but the week before they played Carlton, and that was a bit of a disappointing match. Both teams in and around the 8, so this is a really crucial game. But I reckon I'm going to go with probably the expected tip, given it's at NG, tip GWS by 21, with my eyes called Port Adelaide lead at half time. Think buys Melbourne, West Coast, Gold Coast, Geelong, Carlton and Essendon. Thanks for watching Ollie's on the Ball, and see you next time.